Hey YouTube, it's Big A's Films here. If you've been liking my content so far, go ahead and like that like button and subscribe down below. Today is going to be a different video. I've been sick with COVID for I think the second time already, and I've already had the vaccine as well. And I just want to go through a few things of how I feel, symptoms, and what it's done on the second time, even after the vaccine that I've gotten in the booster. So the first time I got COVID, I didn't have the vaccine. I was only sick, probably felt sick 3 days. I was outside trying to run it off, coming from military experience. Generally, when you're sick or when you're not feeling good, I have taken it to heart to run the sickness out of myself, sweat it out of my body, to work out, to get my muscles moving and the blood pumping, and to get things where it needs to be. First time, it left fairly quickly. Didn't have many issues afterwards at all when it came to shortness of breath or loss of strength or anything like that. Uh, Not any side effects that I noticed to myself. Fast forward, got the vaccine. I wasn't going to get it, but I got it. I'm in the military, so we were either said that we had to get it or get out. And so I went ahead and got the vaccine, and I got the second one that they gave out as well. Afterwards, I didn't really feel many effects when I got it. I was working out a lot, trying to make sure that it wasn't going to affect my body. I didn't know what it would do, so I kept up my regular routine and threw in some more cardio and stuff like that into my workouts and such. Um, and now, fast forward to today when I'm recording this video, I've had COVID for the past. I've had COVID for the past, I'd say 3 days. I got a Thursday night. Here it is, Monday during the afternoon. Thursday is when I started feeling sick. Everybody at work was getting sick with different things like strep and stomach bugs and things like that, throwing up. I figured, well, maybe I just got strep. I've had strep before, and it seemed like strep. I was getting a sore throat, scratchy, and started getting a lot of mucus and stuff, and thinking to myself, okay, I've got strep. Easy deal. So let me go into medical. So Friday, I went into medical. They sent me over to the hospital to get COVID tested because I haven't gotten tested for COVID in a while. Get the test. Later on in the day, I get online on the portal and it says that I'm positive, I'm normal. After having COVID for a couple of days this time, I've had two broken toes as well, so I haven't been able to really get out and be active or physical as much as I would like to. That being said, this time it's really kicked my butt. Even with the vaccines, I've been extremely exhausted. Same symptoms as last time: exhaustion, runny nose, congestion, coughing, slight nausea at times, and just the exhaustion is probably the biggest part. I've done a lot of things that have tired me out: hiking mountains, scuba diving, and running marathon, and I, I've been tired with all those. And with COVID, I've been really exhausted. I don't know if those vaccines are supposed to help you or not, prevent something else, but in all reality, I got the vaccines, wore the masks, even after the vaccines, did all the preventive measures, and still ended up getting it. In my opinion, this is exactly like the common cold or flu. We're going to be getting it on a normal basis. It's going to be one of those facts of life that we're going to have to deal with from now on until who knows, even when we die. It's just we've got to get used to it. But I will say it really sucks this time around, and I don't wish this on anybody. With the symptoms that I have this period for the second time, it's been pretty crummy. The congestion has been about the same, but it seems like it's been more and worse. To where at night, when you're trying to sleep, you're constantly drowning in your mucus. You're constantly swallowing, and it's just like you can't get rid of it. So I've been taking a lot of Sudafed and other stuff to try to relieve the mucus and the congestion, as well as making sure I just sleep as much as possible. For the tiredness, there's not a whole lot you can do I can do is just sleep. And that's essentially what I've been doing. Eating whatever food that I can that's healthy, drinking fluids, and just resting. And so during this time of COVID, what I've been doing to try to help and prevent the sickness from staying in my body, I've been taking lots of vitamin C, tons of vitamin C every day. Of course, sleeping, I said that. Before I even got sick, I was taking a bunch of vitamins. And it seems like this time, after taking all those vitamins, my body still is just whatever. I've been taking vitamin C, vitamin D, magnesium, folic acid, been taking vitamin gummies. Besides taking vitamins, the best thing that I've noticed, the first time that I got COVID, I went outside and I was running, trying to run it out, sweat it out in the sunlight. To be honest, afterwards I was exhausted, but the next day I woke up, I felt much better. And even after feeling exhausted, I felt somewhat better on the inside in a different way. This time with COVID, I went outside for a little bit, walked around, uh, 10, 15 minutes. And what everybody's saying about sunlight helping your body in COVID, in my opinion, is true. It definitely helps the body. I noticed a big difference after being in the sunlight for that limited period of time and how much better I felt. So definitely helps to get outside, get some fresh air, get that sunlight, naturalness on your body. Pretty much the nausea really hasn't happened often, but it does happen occasionally with the stomach. So I've been very fortunate. I haven't been throwing up and I haven't had any issues breathing as of yet, um, or with the heart. So once again, I've been very lucky and very thankful. But you just wake up and you feel tired. And you just want to go straight back to bed. I've never really felt that way before with much of anything except sicknesses in general, like the flu or strep. And it's very draining, and I don't wish this upon anyone. But thanks for watching. I hope you all stay safe. Do not get the coronavirus. Hopefully, the next video will be outdoors and not in a boring room in the same place watching me the entire time talk. So to give you something a little bit more to look at.